This is race 8 at Springfield Lakes Club Championship. Going in for a start. We've just started and we'll just follow 52 today. We've had a deluge of rain earlier on with very light breezes, and the afternoon has picked up in breeze and been some exciting close racing at the moment. We've got an interesting race here. What we'll do is follow 52 and just see how she, what sort of mistakes and how she sails the race. 12 boats racing in this race. Good fleet. The key is picking those lifts and shifts and working the ladder a little bit well. 52 is off to a good start with 329. That's Daniel Bergen. He's one of the top-ranking Dragon 465 sailors in the state, following closely. Going up to the top mark, we've got 5-2, that's Mike in first place, followed by 329, that's Daniel in second place, with the rest of the fleet coming through. We didn't expect as big a turn up today because we've got a little bit of a cyclone at the moment. We've got we had weather warnings out all morning as a big breeze has been coming through. But this is the lull before the storm. Mike's got clean away there, and Daniel's in hot pursuit, going down to the bottom mark. We talked earlier, there's an earlier video where Mike shared his 3 key measurements.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in there.
For 6 kilometre hour, 12 kilometre hour and 18 kilometre hour breezes with the A-rig. And by that I mean the shape of the sail he seeks to generate. So that's an earlier video which will show some interesting numbers. And Daniel also gave a bit of a rundown on his sails, as he's one of the sail makers up here in Queensland.
So you're
Rest of the fleet's coming through.
And you're a what? Which one?
Beautiful venue here. This was Springfield Lakes is around about 25 minutes south of Brisbane, southwest of Brisbane, over near the Ipswich region. Lovely
really wouldn't drop in the water. It's
lakes,
very cold.
man-made lakes, spring-fed. The advantage is there's very little weed in these lakes, which is good. So what we've seen here is 52's gone across, gone around the mark, and going over to the left, the right-hand side of the course to pick up a little bit of a breeze. Daniel has actually come a bit closer and picked up a really nice lift up here, and looks like he may be slightly ahead at this stage. Rest of the fleet's coming through. We've got that's Ian Lobby in 147 coming through. He's the president of the club. .161, that's Mark Gents, sailing well, and John Hurd in 56. John may be the president of the club actually. John's the president of the club, John Hurd. 52's gone right across onto that right hand side and picked up a nice little lift over there, and moving towards the top mark for the second rounding. 2 sausages and a windward leg to the finish. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as we have lots of interesting content available on how to set your boats up and get the maximum performance out of your DF65. There's Mike. He's sailing with a 9.5. Well, today he was sailing 9.53 was his measurement for his backstay. Slightly up on his other one. He was trying to get a little bit of downwind speed. So if you place your mast a little bit further forward, it'll make your boat go faster. Nice conditions here. The guys all share their measurements and tips, particularly to the newcomers to the class. Gary Earl, who's just recently joined the class, has really been performing quite well, and loves getting out there and having a bit of a sail round. Sel was a little frustrated today as his boat his jib was backwinding all the time. When we had a look at it, he had a very, very tight backstay, which has the tendency to force your jib to pull it into the centre when there's little wind. So it's important to have very loose backstay and forestay in light conditions such as this. Mike coming up to the finish. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got lots of other videos coming through, and look forward to seeing you out on the water. Bye for now.